Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Illinois head coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former...
Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will start this game off with the football. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, they try to throw for it there on...
Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the catch. It's Durham. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Corner's going to give them room. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Under fire, makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's a big throw.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to...
The drive. It's from their own 25-yard. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out on the right. All the way. Touchdown. Terrapins.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. They've got a first down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Washington. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Fleming. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Running inside, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. finds a man on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Makes a catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Maryland!
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run.
Not going to give him. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The run inside. It's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The give is to Smith. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Washington. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Terrapins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Ready, cross.
The play action fake. That's a go to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The Terps respond. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on second down.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Illinois. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, and how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures. The drives from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Durham. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive fire.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Red 54, red 54.
Handoff from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Calandria. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here. Bart going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourself.
He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. I know he thinks he can house every return, but and now this offense will take the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration.
Makes the grab and room to run. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. Off play action on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Barney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
He can't make the connection on the soft toss.
On that play, started off great. The offensive line gave a great pocket to the QB to survey downfield. He found the open receiver. You just got to finish the... Receiver, you got to make that catch.
To the air, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Working that left side now. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. He'll keep it himself. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Trying the left side.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cornhuskers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He's got his man across the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the draw, it's Eyes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes the offense on first down. The inside handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to throw, it's Calandria. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be... So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Tight end now in motion. Runs through the tackle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. There he goes. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the... The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And some room to work. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Back to throw, it's Calandria. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
It's caught. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Snatches it on the right. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Nebraska!
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw for it. Pulls it in with one hand. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Under fire. Just a little off. Incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI. Absolutely brutal. He wants a big play here late. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Illini! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Illini right back in the lead.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
Environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.